It's been a long while since we last got together. I wanted to bring something to the table that I've been thinking about a lot lately, and it is regarding the power of the word, the power of our voice, affirmations, but it's really like the things that we say inside our mind and the things that we speak are the spells which we live. And so when we really start to fine tooth comb our life in order to make big changes, we really have to look at the way we say things and the way we express ourselves. And so there could be things, and sometimes it's so covert that we don't even notice that we're doing it. An example would be relationships don't work for me. It could be just something simple, but the medium of the universe, which is if you want to call it holographic or reflective or anything like that, it's going to agree. Yes. So relationships don't work for me. Okay. Is that what I want to experience? No, I don't want to experience that. Or I had said the other day, I always have conflict. Well, that's an affirmation. Yes, you're always going to have conflict. So I'm creating this with my words. So if I want to change that, change the dynamic, not only is my inner space, but my outer space, is I have everything that I need. I have healthy relationships and I'm at peace. And so what I've noticed when I use I am and I have, these are positive affirmations, positive present verbiage. So it's not I'm going to have, maybe someday in the future the thing is going to happen that I've always wanted but I can never have. I'm trying is another one. Well, I'm really trying to get to be happy. I'm trying to be happy. Well, then you're not happy. If you're trying to do something, you're not doing it. Do or do not, there is no try, the famous Yoda quote. So with that being said, when we really take a very hard look at the words, even speaking it out loud, recording yourself say something, or even having like a friend mirror, or even speaking to yourself in the mirror and just see what you say and be honest with yourself and have friends, having friends that are honest, giving feedback. I think that that's really positive in order for us to change. Sometimes we can't see it because it's so behind the radar, under the radar. It's over the radar. It's behind the scenes playing out, and it could be a subconscious. It could be an implanted belief from somewhere, someone, parents, past lives, whatever you want to say. But bringing it back to the Marshall mindset is having the gatekeeper of the words, the mouth, realizing the power that we have with the words that we speak. And one that's really tricky is I am in recovery. Well, if you're in recovery, you're not recovered. I'm not healthy, so I am healthy. I'm healthy mind, body, spirit. Okay, now we're talking. I'm in recovery. That's, instead of the other thing too is ownership, like I have some disease. I have some, whatever it is. A lot of times when we finally get a diagnosis and then we stick to it. I have this, I have that, and I've noticed it. But then it continues to support that ailment. So, and then we say, okay, well, instead of having the ailment, I am in recovery. It's like, okay, this is a pivot, but then it's not fully there. So you're not fully recovered. So I am healthy. I am complete. I am satisfied. I am in the present. I am calm. I am regulated. I am at peace. saying that again. And then it is. I have everything that I need. And then you do. Some people call it abundance mindset. It's not that I'm saying something about, there's this idea of, what do they call it? It's when you're too positive, when it's just like this toxic positivity. There it is. And that is just everything's going to be great. Everything's all good, all positive all the time. That's not what I'm saying. I think that life has ups and downs. We have moods, we have emotions, we have things that come in and out. Non-attachment to an outcome is really important. And then just really gauging and being a witness to your own inner dialogue, your own inner sanctuary, your own regulation system. Then we can start to, again, we have the gatekeeper, we start to hone it in. Again, I'm not saying that we have to be positive all the time. It's just when we want to change our lives and when we want to change our experience and kind of get a little bit more rein on it, then we really do have to practice this very intricate, it's a very intricate skill set of managing, Marshall mindsetting your words. And there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. And those are just a few of the like covert ones. But there's like a whole study of how words have been used against us in society and in general as a conditioning for control. And so as a Marshall mindset, I really feel like part of what we're here to do is find liberation within ourselves, find our own connection to source, find our own inner domain, our inner sanctuary, where we can feel safe and secure within ourselves. Because there's nothing secure in this world. There's nothing secure in this life. Everything is temporary. So when you really that can cause a lot of anxiety. It can cause a lot of stress and, oh my gosh, I'm trying to hold on to all this stuff and none of it, you can't hold on to anything. You can't take anything with you. So when we go to Marshall mindset and we really think about our mindset and really focusing on what we have control over, not only our responses to the external, but we have control over the way we engage, the way that we actually project ourselves. We're not projecting onto others and it's all your fault, being a victim necessarily, but it's more like taking ownership, taking accountability, but then emanating that and emanating this state of it's not necessarily enlightenment. We're not going anywhere. It's just presence, a state of presence, which is again part of the Marshall mindset. It's the first level of force, is presence. How do you show up in this world? So it all comes full circle. I don't think I talked much about the words and the power of words, so I just wanted to add that in to our curriculum and continue to expand forward. All right, so mind your P's and your Q's. All right,